Everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with a reaction. Patterson Hood after the damage. And this was a request by Leonard. Thank you so much for this request and donation. Let's check this one out. I really like the writing in the Assassin, the story of it. So let's see what After the Damage is about.
I saw you standing there, eyes incomplete. I felt the world slip from under my feet. I felt the world come crashing on me. You could have warned me about my defeat. I paid my attentions, paid all my fines. For the sake of adventure, losing my mind. 'Cause I needed somebody to make me a mess, get me up in the morning, get me undressed.
All right.
Make sure all my sport coats are clean and well pressed. Make sure my shortcomings are adequately addressed. You made me a sandwich and helped me unwind. I left you damaged and out of your mind. You're as good as good can be. I never thought it would happen to me.
Oh yeah, man, this is like the end of a relationship after the damage, and really talking about the how much he actually relied on this person, to I needed you to make me a mess, but also in the morning get me undressed. Like highlighting good and bad things. You made me a sandwich, helped me unwind, all of that things, but also make my shortcomings are adequately addressed, meaning they can remind you of your shortcomings, but also help you with those that they're not as apparent to the outside world. Sometimes that's what a great partner does. You have shortcomings and then they help you with certain things that the outside world doesn't see. That's a really smart line there, which with an almost a double meaning, I feel. But feeling the world slipping from under your feet. Yeah, man, I understand that. That's a great, definitely to open it up, standing there as incomplete, that you feel this way when this person is not around. And maybe you come to take them for granted, and then suddenly when they're gone, you realize, dang. Sometimes we only realize it when we lose certain things. I really like that part. I do enjoy his vocals a bit more in this one than in the first song. I got to be honest. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. And that picture, dude, that says it all. Yeah.
How can you leave me now? After the baggage and babies. After the damage I've done. After the life that you made me. After the damage you've done. How can you leave me now? After the damage you've done. I'll figure it out somehow. How can you leave me now? After the baggage and babies. After the damage I've done. After the life
after the damage, man. Yeah, life goes on. Life goes on. And he even said, I'll figure it out somehow. Yeah, and after the baggage and the baby's almost like, yeah, the whole life he shared, and maybe children raised, and damage I've done, damage you've done, so there's accountability in both parties. Then we heard a female voice as well, and it's sometimes the same lines can be said by both parties, right? Because everybody has their fault, or their part in this breakup, in this situation. So yeah, that's really well done. Musically and vocally, I enjoyed this one more, and the mix seemed a little bit more on point for me. Lyrically, it was very good, but the assassin, literally, that story was that story was good. I liked that a lot. That writing was great. That was right up my alley. And this is, of course, more emotional and relatable for many people, of course. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. After the damage, we got to move on for sure. Yeah, great. Thanks so much for this one. Thanks for joining me once again. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.